Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam rather than our own love. Also Umar came to Abbas, who was the uncle of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and said, "Oh Abbas, accept Islam." This was when Abbas was still a disbeliever. The uncle of Rasulullah, Al-Abbas, was still a disbeliever. He said, "Oh Abbas, accept Islam. Oh Abbas, accept Islam. Wallahi, it is more beloved to me that I have told you." And these are not stories, wallahi, they're not stories, but they're all authentic tales from our pious predecessors. If these stories have not touched you, then I do not know what will touch your heart. If these stories have not touched you, if the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has not entered into you, and you are in Medina, you are in his city, and you are in the city of his companions, if his love has not entered into you, wallahi, I feel sorry for you. And I hope that everyone has been affected by these stories, has been affected, and that the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has truly entered into their hearts. So now the question must be asked, what are the true signs that show that someone really loves Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The first and most important sign that shows the true love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that you should follow his example, is that you should put his sunnah before everything else, is that you should love his sunnah more than anything else. As do you not see how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبُكُمُ اللَّهِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the beautiful Quran, say, O Muhammad, tell the believers, if you indeed truly love Allah, then follow me, then Allah will love you. Yes, if you love Allah and therefore love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because the love of Rasulullah and the love of Allah are intertwined. They are together. They are connected. You cannot love Allah except that you love Rasulullah, and you cannot love Rasulullah except that you love Allah. So if you indeed love Allah, then follow me, follow Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then indeed Allah will love you. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will love you. And not only Allah will love you, because Allah Azza wa Jalla, when He loves, He will tell Jibreel alayhi salam, He will say, oh Jibreel, indeed I love so and so, so love him as well. So Jibreel goes down to the people of the heavens and says, oh so and so people of the heaven, oh people of the heavens, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves so and so, so love him. And Jibreel alayhi salam tells all the angels, say, oh angels, Allah Azza wa Jalla loves so and so, so love him. And He tells the people of the earth, saying, love so and so. And indeed, for Allah loves him, so the people of the earth also love him. From the signs of true love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is to remember him a lot. Is to remember him a lot, and to send your salutations and your peace and your blessings and your greetings upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Indeed Allah, O believers, indeed Allah and the angels send their peace and their blessings and their salutations upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you too, O believers, send your peace and your blessings and your salutations upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin innaka Hamidum Majid. From the love, from the signs of the love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is to have this great impatience and this great eagerness in your heart to meet him. Is to have this great impatience and your great eagerness in your heart to meet him. Subhanallah, Bilal, may Allah have mercy upon him. He used to love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam so much that on his deathbed, when Bilal, may Allah have mercy upon him, he was dying. As Ibn Kathir, may Allah have mercy upon him, reports in Bidaw al-Nihaya, that Bilal, when he was dying, his companions, the companions of Bilal, came to him and started crying, saying, "Oh Bilal, we're going to miss you. Oh Bilal, what is going to happen to you? Oh Bilal, you're going away from us." So Bilal smiled at them, saying, "No, do not be unhappy, for Wallahi, I'm going to meet my Habib. Wallahi, I'm only going so that I can meet my Habib that I've been missing for so long. I'm only going so I can meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so don't be unhappy for me." From the signs of love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam from the true signs of love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that you should love the one that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved, and they should hate the one that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam hated. So you should love the Ansar, you should love the Muslims, you should love every good thing that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam pointed us and directed us to. And you should hate every evil thing. And you should hate the disbelievers, and you should hate the people of shirk and kufr and sin. This is from the signs of loving Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How do you wish to love Rasulullah and you do not love that which he loved? How do you wish to say that you hate that which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam hated, and you do not really hate that? How do you love this life so much? Yet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never once did he ever love this life. Never once did he ever love this life. From the signs of loving Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that you should shun this life. Is that you should shun this life. Subhanallah, how this life has come to us in all its glory. How this life, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had opened up this life to us. Do you not remember how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had told Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, saying, O Prophet of Allah, O Muhammad, if you wish, I will turn this mountain of Uhud, and you have visited mountain of Uhud, how grand and how big the mountain is, how large and wide and how expansive the whole mountain is. He said, if you wish, I will turn this mountain into gold for you, O Muhammad. I will turn this mountain into gold, O Muhammad. And so Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no, O Allah, no. Rather, O Allah, let me live with the poor and let me be raised with the poor. So if you indeed love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how do you love that which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not love? How do you love this material life, this good car and this good wealth and this life that you're leading and this great hotel that you're staying in and the great food that you're eating? How do you love this? How do you love this over and above the love of what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had loved? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, once there is a beautiful narration. And the companions came out of their house. Once Abu Bakr came out of his house and he was extremely hungry. Abu Bakr, the greatest of the people after the prophets, came out of his house. And he had tied a stone to his stomach. And Umar also came out of his house after Dhuhr, and he had tied another stone to the stomach. Why tie a stone to the stomach? Because the weight of the stone would fool the stretched receptors of the stomach and make it think that it is full. Make it think that it is full, so he would not be hungry. He would not be troubled with the worry of hunger. And then when they came out of their houses, they saw Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best of mankind, the beloved of Allah, came out of his house, and he had 3 stones to his stomach. He had 3 stones to his stomach. Imagine this. He was more hungry than all of them put together. When you have this food in front of you, and he remembered that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never had this beautiful food. He said, Wallahi, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never saw white bread. Wallahi, he never felt the taste of white bread. And all we eat is white bread. We eat the best of foods. Do you not see this food in front of you? And you see that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best of mankind, did not even have even a morsel of this. Do you not feel that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to forbid you from paradise? Do you not feel that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden you from really tasting the sweetness of Iman? From really tasting the sweetness of Iman? Because you are so much into this life. You are so materialistic of people. Subhanallah, may Allah forgive us. May Allah give us a dislike for this life in our heart. May Allah truly let us live in this life as if we are truly like in a prison. For because if this life becomes like a bed of roses to us, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong. Either Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not wish to give us the great good that is waiting for us, or that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wishes to misguide us. Subhanallah. May Allah keep this life away from us. May Allah keep the love of this life away from us. Lastly, there is a beautiful hadith that I wish to mention to you. An authentic hadith in Sahih Muslim. The Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam authentic hadith. He said, as Abu Hurairah, may Allah have mercy upon him, said, he said, from the ones who love me the most, he said, from the ones who love me the most will be a people who will come after me. He said, from the people who love me the most will be a people who will come after me. They're talking about us. We are a people who come after Rasulullah. We are a people who have come after Rasulullah. So he said that from the people who love me the most will be a people who will come after me. A people who will come after me. And they would wish that they could sacrifice their families and their wealth in order to just see me even once.